ISIS problems just got worse after new details emerged amid fatal shooting of Renee Nicole Good. Isn't it crazy how ISIS, as in ownership, as in belonging to ISIS, pronounced ISIS like a terrorist group? Close enough, right? Anyway, we have an eyewitness who spoke on the recent shootings. Let's go.
And we are obtaining some new video right now from a witness named Betsy, who is just 4 to 5 feet away from where the victim's car crashed after that shooting in Minneapolis. For security reasons, Betsy has asked us not to include her last name, but she is choosing to speak out now and share what she saw because it is so important. And Betsy, I appreciate you doing this, and I know you had hesitation, and it's very understandable, of course, that you do. I know you were outside and you were on a walk. You hear the whistles, which sometimes can alert people that ICE is nearby, that have been used over these months. And then you're 4 to 5 feet away from all of this horrible incident and tragedy that unfolded. What can you share with me about what you saw?
So I was on the opposite side of the street from where most of the observers were standing. And what I saw when I came around the corner was a maroon SUV. I could see a driver in the car. There were a number of neighbors who were observers of the activity on the west side of Portland Avenue, making sounds with whistles. And there were a number of what appeared to be federal agents in the street. One of the agents was yelling at the driver through the window of the car. At this time, her car was diagonal on Portland Avenue with the front of her car facing toward the southeast intersection. I could tell from the movements of her hands, she was endeavoring to kind of adjust her car so it was facing south. And as she began to accelerate her vehicle, what the agent standing next to the driver's side window and who was yelling at her through the window extended his arm and fired his gun multiple times. At that point, the car did begin to accelerate a little bit, but you could the car was kind of moving toward where I was standing. So I could get a clear view of the driver. I could see her head lolled back onto the headrest. I could see a lot of blood. The car quickly began to decelerate and collided with a parked car that was just a few feet away from where I was standing.
I know, obviously, we've heard the version of events that she plowed through him. Obviously, that's not consistent with what you saw at all. But even when it comes to bumping him, is that word even fair?
No, not that I didn't see anybody get bumped. The agents were moving toward the vehicle. They were gesturing at the driver. They were yelling at her. They were agitated, but they were not in danger of being injured or hurt by the vehicle at all.
Contrary to what Trump and them is saying, that their lives were in danger and they feared for their safety. You know, that's the excuse that they've been using for black people for decades, centuries even. And it's crazy that people are scared now because they did this to a white woman. So if they did it to a white woman, now you know it could happen to anybody. Let's see some laws change. But if that's what it took, sad to say. Now, let's get some information on the coward, because, you know, they not gangster enough to show their face when they do it. All of them got masks and covering their face up. But we actually have information on the coward, the thug, that actually shot this woman.
Oh, so you didn't think we would find you? Oh, so you didn't think we would know? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we found him. We found Jonathan Ross and his Filipino wife. His Filipino wife. And no, don't go to defending her because she's 30 years old. She knows just what the fuck how he is as a person. And mind you, we're going to get into it. This motherfucker is evil. Evil. Now, first of all, his father came out. I guess the whole family is obviously Republican, Christian. Of course. It's always the motherfucking Christians. But his father came out and said that his son is a tremendous father. Tremendous father and husband in person. Not once sympathizing for the child that lost their parents the other day. Yeah, Renee's child. So this photo is a photo of him and his father, I believe from 2014, and his brother. Chopped. Now, him and his wife got married, I believe, in 2012. There's an Instagram photo of them together. She looks cross-eyed in the photo. And also there was an interview with the father of Ross. Daily Mail did one. And his wife is a U.S. citizen, but she's not from here. So
Wow.
either she got a green card through marriage.
Oh,
Ain't
yeah,
that
she do look
fucking
cross-eyed.
Ain't that something? And the fucking audacity that the father said that you will never find a nicer, kinder person who's more committed. He's a conservative Christian, a tremendous father, and I couldn't be more proud of him. Unmotherfucking believable. This is America.
Yeah, I hope this don't happen, but wouldn't it be crazy if his wife got treated the same way? And I heard allegedly that he had shot somebody last year and said the same thing, that he was in fear of his safety. I don't know what actually happened with that person. It's just something that I read across the timeline. Anyway, here's a clip of the vigil that they did for Renee Good.
If you forget, we cannot have that happen again, because we have absolutely nothing to lose at this point.
Yeah, you lose a white woman, now we have nothing to lose. All the black people and all the brown people, but now when it's a white woman, now we have nothing to lose. I'm not trying to make light of this situation. I'm just pointing out this discrepancy. But anyway, let's continue.
But I'm ready to burn out, and I'm ready to...
Now, this is the sheriff of Philadelphia, and she got some tough words for ICE agents.
Good afternoon. I'm Rochelle Bilal, the sheriff for the city and county of Philadelphia. And I say her name, Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. This should not have happened, but we're here today. Let know that law enforcement professionals, real ones, not the fake made up ICE, probably Trump's new army to attack citizens of the United States. Did you hear what I said? No law enforcement professional wears a mask. None. None. Those that come into our communities wearing a mask to commit crime, thank God for our district attorney, Larry Kraftner, who say he's going to lock them up. And I'm saying now, we are not going to whisk you away for them to hide your identity, because when you do it there, you're getting arrested there. No whisk away for them to hide you.
No whisk away.
Here. None of that here. Law enforcement professionals do not shoot at moving vehicles. I'm not saying fleeing, because she wasn't fleeing. She was getting out of the way.
Right.
Law enforcement professionals do not stand in front of moving vehicles invoking an action that is illegal.
Right.
No, we don't. And so we stand here today with all those who stand against the made-up, fake, what you can call ICE, professional law enforcement. I don't call them none of that. I call them made-up, fake, wannabe law enforcement. Because what they do is against not only legal law, but the moral law.
And what's crazy about it is a lot of them is actually law enforcement. A lot of them even served in the army or the military.
So I'm with the DA, and we will work with them. If any of them want to come in this city and commit a crime, you will not be able to hide. Nobody will whisk you off. You don't want this smoke, because we will bring it to you. And the fake, whatever they call them, because I
Frozen water people.
I can't say the name, but the criminal in the White House would not be able to keep you from going to jail. Renee Good should be here today. And to her family, we are saying law enforcement professionals are not the ones here in this city that would do that.
Now, this next clip is actually showing what's actually going on at the Mexican border. But before we get into that, I just wonder if all the people that had so many excuses and tried to justify the unaliving of George Floyd by law enforcement, during COVID, and all the other black people that were unalived by law enforcement, do y'all have that same energy for this woman? Do y'all have that same smoke? Do y'all have the same justification for this woman who even on the video just appears to be trying to move her vehicle out the way? Even if she was trying to ram the cop over with the vehicle, which we know she wasn't. The cop stood in front of the cop. He wasn't even a cop. He was an ICE agent. I just want to know, do y'all have that same energy? But anyway, let's continue.
This is a reminder. While ICE is terrorizing Mexicans and immigrants of everywhere, and really Americans as well, I'm at the Mexican border right now, and this is what it looks like in the mornings on any given Thursday while people need their dental work done. Any given Thursday, it's all Americans coming to get their dental work done, because you know why? They can't afford to get their dental work done in the States. And Mexico welcomes us in with open arms. We all come with our passports and we get our dental work done. We get our glasses, we get everything, and then we go home. Make it make sense.
All right, so the last clip I have for y'all here is, if you watched my previous video on this whole ICE situation, I ended it with a man who I call Somali Diddy. No disrespect, but he just kind of looks like Diddy to me a little bit, who gave a masterclass on how to handle Border Patrol police who harassed him. And the video cut off right as he recognized one of the Border Patrol police from TikTok and stepped outside the vehicle. This is how that whole interaction ended.
14141.
It's
What's
B.
that?
B.
No. Relax, bro. I know how to spell.
Okay.
I actually have an engineering degree. You know that? And
No, I don't know. But when you
yeah,
said
I'm telling you. Listen,
But you said
let's
Bruno,
not
but it's not an
talk
O,
to
it's
each
a
other in
zero.
a conversation like a normal person.
Yeah, sure.
I can talk to you like a
Sure.
normal. I'm a fucking engineer, graduated from Washington State University. $70,000 student loans.
That sucks.
And I'm doing Uber. You know what that means? I'd rather make an honest day's living. I don't go harassing people at work, dude. What the hell is that?
If you have an engineer,
Bro,
go be an engineer. I don't understand.
all of you guys need psychiatric checkups. This is not normal. Why do you go to people's workplaces to harass them?
All right. Have a good day,
Yeah,
sir.
go with C61.
You're a cougar?
Man, R56, man, fuck off.
Have a good day, sir.
Get out of here,
Appreciate
man.
that.
Get a better name. R56, what the fuck is that?
What's your name?
Yeah, that's a shitty ass initial, man. Get out of here.
He said you got a shitty ass
I'm
initial.
gonna go back to Twitter to watch the lady that you guys just shot up. What the fuck is that? You guys just shot some lady, man.
He damn sure talk like an American citizen. I tell you that much, man. But listen, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section about this. There's been a whole lot of stuff going on today regarding this, so I'm going to try to keep y'all updated with the information as it comes along. And if for some reason, just a disclaimer, if for some reason you have an issue with this being discussed on this channel and you want to complain about, I only come here for the comedy and the music and stick to making beats and other stuff, suck my dick and get the fuck off my page, you bitch ass niggas. Drop a comment. Peace. You got music, you got a business, you got a product or service, but you're not making enough money off of it because you don't have enough exposure. DM or email me right now to get promoted on my platforms. I have 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have 460,000 followers on Instagram. I have the following that you want to get seen in front of. I was able to increase the sales of this Amazon book off of a YouTube sponsorship with just 30,000 views. And I was able to give this artist 15,000 views with the Instagram repost in less than 24 hours. So DM or email me at bookingcranklucas@gmail.com right now to get more exposure and more money for your business.